Let's build for the 9-banded armadillo. So in this habitat, I was kind of going for like a bit of more of a drier habitat. So I was really like using very green plants, or I was like really using a lot of a lot of green hard foliage. So there's a lot of like dry plants and a lot of dead plants, and that also I combined them with like those dead tree branches. But you will see that when we get to the foliage. So yeah, the 9-banded armadillo. It's one of the smallest species in the game, I think, actually, because they're really small. So that's why this habitat is also really small, and that's why this habitat I made in. I didn't make them. Well, you can see that like the graphics of the game is like much higher because it's a smaller habitat. So you can expect if I build smaller, you are gonna get like a way better video because of the graphics. So that's why the game looks so great, you know. So yeah, the 9-banded armadillo. I have a few facts. Actually, they don't really have 9 bands because, well, their bands can range from 7 to 11. So, 9-banded armadillo is of course a great name because, 9 fits into that number. But, they can have 7 or 11 bands. And also the armadillos, they have those really sharp claws, which you can see if you look at them because, it's made for digging, and that's why they're really sharp, and that's why they use them a lot. And yeah, that were kind of some facts about, because they're really interesting species, and I didn't know that Planet Zoo was gonna add them. So yeah, let's get into the habitat. So for the shelter, you can see that I was kind of like going for a indoor bit because when it's getting colder in the winter months, and of course in Europe the winter months can be very harsh. So that's why I add like a little shelter. And you can see that the facade of the shelter is kind of made with those twilight wood pieces. I was kind of going for something interesting to build because, otherwise it would be very boring to just look at the concrete wall. So that's why I kind of went with like those wood pieces to make it look more interesting. You can see that I also add like a little tiny hole for the armadillos, of course, to enter their building because otherwise it would be a bit weird. But yeah, that kind of adds up for their shelter. So for their outdoor area, I just made a small area with the mud walls, and the viewing is kind of those glass panes. I'm not really sure how to call it, but it's just those little glass pieces with some metal, and yeah, that kind of wraps up the build, So you can see how I'm making it now. So yeah, the armadillos. I was kind of going for this episode. I was kind of looking for a smaller like species to build for, because I wasn't like really feeling a big habitat, and I kind of wanted to make something small but just still like really detailed. So that's why I stumbled on the armadillo. Firstly, I wanted to build for the aardvarks, or like for the meerkats, or the porcupines. Can those are small species too, but the thing is like those, yeah, I could build for them, but I was kind of feeling the armadillo more because I haven't really built for them in my zoos. Not on my channel, but in my zoos in general, because I haven't. The pack is not really from the beginning of Planet Zoo, and there are a lot of choices in small species, so that's I often go with like the meerkats or the porcupines. So yeah, I thought why not build for them? So that's why I built for the 9-banded armadillo. Yeah, you can see that the mud walls, they're of course from Caesar. Thank you, Caesar. Yeah, and that's kind of the backdrop because it looks, it's like really, when you look at it, it doesn't really look like for us it looks like a fake wall, but it doesn't really like point out that it's like a fake wall. It still looks really nice. So yeah, that's why I often go with them. And yeah, you can see that I was kind of already starting on the viewing points. And yeah, that's kind of the build. So I hope you guys like my channels and my video, because a lot of you guys watch them but don't really drop a comment, and some of you do. Thank you for that. But if you would like to just press the subscribe button, if you made it this far to the video, if you would just like to press the subscribe button and the like button, and maybe drop a little comment, I would really enjoy it, because you can talk about inspiration or something, or maybe just if you like the build, you said a nice build, I like it, and yeah, then I know I have some people watching my videos, but my channel is growing. My hyena video, thank you for all the people that watched my hyena video. I am not sure how, but it just really just blew up. It had like 200 views, something like that. And I wasn't really expecting 200 views, because the most views that I had was 100. That's like still crazy, 100 people. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting like such a big jump, because normally my videos get like 30 to 40 views, and then just randomly some people just watch my video, and the video was up 200 views. So yeah, I really like to see it, because then I know my channel is growing. And yeah, it was just a really random spike. I'm not sure why it happened. I just think my video just got into the algorithm and then just got promoted more and more people. So I would like to see, of course, that it happens more, but I am not really in charge of that, that's the algorithm. But yeah, it's just really nice to see that my channel is actually growing, because it's really hard to it's not really hard, but it takes some time to make a video. And yeah, it's just nice to see that you get something back from it, because you spent a few hours building, then I need to edit. I don't really edit much, but it's still a bit of work. So that's why it's nice to see that you get something back from it, But yeah, thank you so much for watching that. But yeah, thank you just for watching. And if you're watching, just drop something that I know you enjoyed the video, because that's why I make them, for your entertainment. But you can see that I finished like the not really, the barrier of the habitat. And yeah, now I'm kind of working on the pathing. But the Christmas is nearing, and also the New Year. And what happens in New Year? What happens in the big 2026? It is the new Planet Zoo, and I'm really excited about that, because of course, Planet Zoo 2 new game, new mechanics, of course. So it maybe needs a bit of learning, because I haven't really played Planet Coaster 2. I have played Planet Coaster, like the first one, but I'm not really into the attraction. I like animals more. And of course, I play Jurassic World Evolution. But I can make Jurassic World Evolution videos if you guys want that. But I don't really have the new game, so yeah, that's kind of a problem. But if you guys would like some dino content, I would go out of my way to make some, because if you guys enjoy it, I can make some, because you're entertainment, But yeah, let's get back to the build. So you can see that I was finishing up the pathing, and I was kind of struggling, because you have the planter in the middle. But the thing is, those like the viewing area, it isn't really aligned perfectly. So I had to go into like the manual shaping of the pathing, but it still looks pretty nice. Maybe you can see a bit of color collision, but if you see that, just look away, because sometimes it's really hard to make those layering pieces. So yeah, If you see it, just please don't mind, because well, sometimes it's a bit hard to make it look okay-ish. But yeah. So yeah, that kind of wraps up the outside of the building, and I think I'm now gonna go into the foliage work and into the terrain work. If you guys would like to see the backstage stuff, yeah, just let me know, because of course I can. Well, I can of course record that. That takes a bit more time, because normally I just when I am finished with like the outside of the building, I just normally just yeah I just relax a bit and then make the inside. But if you guys would see how I do that, take some more inspiration, I would yeah, I would gladly just show that to you guys, because well, sometimes I'm lacking inspiration too. And yeah, I get my inspiration often from Zoo Chat. That's like a website that, well, there are people that visit, of course, zoos in real life, and they take a lot of pictures. And with those pictures, they send them in. And well, when you have need inspiration for something, or just for an animal, you can just search zoo chat, and then then just type your animal, or just type your animal with the habitat, you know. So in fact, if I want to build for a snow leopard, I just type zoo chat snow leopard habitat, you know, and then you get like a lot of photos of habitats, of backstages, of the animals, their climbing frames, and that type of stuff. So yeah, it's really that's where I get my inspiration, and also from other YouTubers, of course, because well, sometimes I just start building, and then I just start building, and it ends up looking okay-ish. But sometimes I just don't know what to build for them, and then I search that up, because well, it's nice to know that you can build off something, and that you have something that you can build off. So you already know that the build is gonna look okay-ish. It's not gonna look great, but sometimes it end up looking great. But then you just know that you're not like blindedly just placing stuff, and that you have a view for your build. So yeah, that's really nice, and that's where I get my inspiration from. But you can see that in this habitat, I said it already, that I was really like using dry pieces and like dry stuff, because then you can see that it is like kind of a savanna-ish habitat. Yes, sort of thingy. I'm not really sure how to call it, but I just wanted to make it look really dry. And in this habitat, I used like a lot of different pieces in like those planters. So you can really see that I like used a lot of dry bushes and then layered on top of each other, and that actually makes it look really great. But the thing is, with those big habitats, it's way harder to do that, because you have a lot more space, so you need to place a lot more bushes and stuff. And that's why in those smaller habitats I can really go into detail, what is a bit harder in those bigger habitats. But yeah, I liked how it looks, you know. It gets when you look at it, you get the feeling that it's dry, you know. You get the savanna feeling, and I'm really happy how it turned out. So yeah. But I think you guys in the intro, you saw that I kind of used like a new yeah, I just used those new cinematic shots. It is not really new, but well, I haven't used it before, and I think it turned out really nice actually, because now I kind of changed my intro also, so I hope a bit more people stay, because well, those attention spans are a bit short now, so I hope people stay a bit more, because a lot of people just click off straight away, because yeah, it's a bit boring for some people, you know. But I try to keep a lot of people here, because well, I want the money. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't think I'm really adding anything important, and I think I'm just adding a lantern, and then the viewing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next habitat. In the next episode. So yeah, goodbye, guys.